King-in-waiting Prince William and Boo Boo Kitty Katie will be spending their 14th wedding anniversary in Scotland at the public expense, I'm sure, flying and also emitting various things into the atmosphere. Yes, they're going on another holiday. So this article is by Tony Jones of the Evening Standard, the rag that no longer exists that used to be used to clean mirrors. Tony Jones is coming in this week also to take the podium position of sycophant of the week. He writes a milk-curdling, rank puff article to suggest harmony and a blissful relationship between Boo Boo Kitty Katie and the green-eyed king-in-waiting. The framing of this article doesn't encourage you to ask why they're going on another trip. Weren't you skiing in February in the Lake District only 72 hours ago? Kate, weren't you the woodland nymph, the moss queen, embracing nature? And now you're off to a self-catering chalet, trying to suggest somehow you're like the ordinary people, cooking your own sarnies, burning the toast. Oh, the article is absolutely vile. But it's my duty to bring it to you. Right. The Prince and the Princess of Wales will spend their 14th wedding anniversary in a self-catering cottage on a Scottish island. William and Kate will travel back to the country where they fell in love, the 2-day visit meeting craftspeople, farmers and residents. Notice how William and Kate are named, but the little people, the craft people, the farmers and the residents, the peasants don't even have names. They don't even have names for Tony from the Evening Standard. And now enters Tony's romantic rural trope. The couple were married at Westminster Abbey on the 29th of April 2011, with the eyes of the world watching the future king and queen. Really? Don't you think other people had other things to do on that day? Tony. But no, now Tony Jordan from the Evening Standard leaps into the future and practices clairvoyance in his article. It is likely, he writes, they will enjoy a romantic meal for two during their night on Mull next Tuesday after a day of official engagements. So Tony's trying to tell you, firstly, he knows what they're going to be eating, how they're going to be eating, and whether or not they'll be sharing the evening together. Tony clearly has the inside track on what's going on with the couple. But it's only being able to occur once they've done official engagements, yes. That's when I said they'll be meeting the serfs and the peasants. And then they'll be allowed to go home and cook their own meal. That's the framing you're supposed to take away from this. They think everyone who listens and reads this stuff has had a lobotomy. Right! Tony then goes on to tell you that they've been life partners for 20 years. Really? She was hanging on like an albatross around his neck waiting to be queen. And she got the bring-in. And that doesn't constitute life partner. The article goes on to talk about the Lord of the Isles, which is one of the Scottish titles that William has inherited from his father. But there's no political context about the fact that Scotland, would like to be independent. Yeah, Robert the Brave. Hold if you haven't seen Braveheart. Yeah, the fact is there's nothing there. He just paints this article and he paints their relationship with no political context whatsoever. This is why, once again, you can see the Evening Standard and its reporting jockeying for the top position of sycophant of the week. And yes, Tony, you work so hard for it. I think it's only just we give it to you. You also share the podium position of sycophant of the week, along with the Mail Online, Monique Rubins and Catherine Lawton. This goes out to you, Tony Jordan, Monique Rubins and Catherine Lawton. Thank you so much. Sycophants of the week. Thank you. You're just too generous. Thank you so much.